Hey there fellow travelers, back again with another video. Today we will talk about a different destination. We will explore the amazing possibilities of moving to this stunning country and what it takes to make it happen. Well, have you considered immigrating to New Zealand? New Zealand is one of the most beautiful countries in the world with the snow-capped mountains, rolling hills, crystal clear lakes and lush forests. Besides that, the locals are friendly and there are countless festivals and events throughout the year. Speaking of the population in New Zealand, the current population in New Zealand is around 5 million people. The capital is Wellington and the current temperature is 13 Celsius as the 8th of May 2023. And now let's dive into it. Let's talk about the visa process. The process can seem daunting, but it's important to remember that the New Zealand government has made the process as simple as possible. The immigration website is easy to navigate and there's plenty of information available to help you through the process. And now let's talk about the benefits of having this visa. If you got approved, you can include your partner and any dependent children up to the age of 24 in your application. And of course, you can convert this visa into a work permit if you found a job opportunity. Besides that, the processing time is about 13 days, which is way faster in comparison to the Canadian visa. As you know, if you apply to immigrate to Canada, it's going to take some time and it varies from a country to another. And absolutely, it's going to be way more than 13 days. Speaking of the cost of the visa, it's a little bit less than the Canadian one. You have to pay 211 New Zealand dollars. While applying for TRV visa to Canada, it's going to cost you $185. Generally, the cost of the New Zealand visa is a little bit less than the Canadian one. And the length of stay up to 3 months and you can apply online. And now let's move to the requirements. We're going to talk about the requirements step by step and how to apply. First, you must provide a proof of your identity, which means having a valid passport. And if you live in another country than your home country, you need to have a valid status there, like a work permit, investor ID. Anything gives you the right to live there except having a refugee status or a temporary status. Being on refugee status or temporary status won't give you the chance to apply for this visa. And if you applied, you're gonna get rejected. Second, you must be in a good health. And third, you should have a good character, which means having a police certificate that you have never committed a crime in your home country or the country of residence. And as I mentioned earlier, you can include your partner and any independent children up to the age of 24 in your application. Number 4, genuine intentions. You must have genuinely intend to meet the conditions of your visa, which means you need to have a supportive documents why you're going to New Zealand, why you have chosen New Zealand, and you have to build your case. It's not about filling out your application. It's about how to build your case and provide supportive documents to increase your chances. If you don't know how, you can reach out to us and we can help you with that because it varies from a person to another. And it's not the same documents for everyone. And regarding the video's location, we have filmed this video in Toronto, Ontario, Canada before a few days ago. Back to number 5, you must have a ticket to live in New Zealand or enough funds to purchase one, which means if you don't have a return ticket, you should show that you have enough money that you are able to buy a return ticket. Number 6, you should have a travel insurance, which means if you are traveling to New Zealand for 1 or 2 months, you should cover that period to be able to convince the immigration officer. The last requirement, having a business reasons. You must be visiting New Zealand for business reasons. When it comes to this point, it varies again from a person to another. If you have an innovative idea, you have a business idea, you want to set up in New Zealand, you can work on that. And if you don't know how, you can reach out to us and we can build a case together and make your application stronger and increase your chances. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, but we will do our best to increase your chances. In the same time, it's highly recommended to have a vision, to have an idea, to have something in mind that you're gonna set up in New Zealand. And that's gonna help both of us to build a better application and better case for your visa. And when it comes to the bank account, of course, you need to have a bank account and you don't have to deposit a crazy amounts there to convince the immigration officer. You have to work on that and build a business plan to convince the immigration officer. Of course, we can work on that, but the thing is you have to have a bank account first or you won't be eligible. And we're gonna leave in the description box down below and in the first comment the official website so you can go and double check all the information that we just discussed. And if you have any questions, of course, you can leave it in a comment section down below or reach out to us. Coming to the end of the video, thank you so much for sticking around. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can reach out to us by email or WhatsApp, or you can visit our official website. Thank you so much and have a good one.